Well, go on, everybody. Welcome to Don't Get Hit with a Brick, where we discuss trending topics. Today's topic is politics slash conspiracy theories. AI is trying to get revenge for what Georgia Smith did to them. AI just hit Albania with a brick. So some of you may or may not know, Albania has a AI minister to tackle corruption. Right. If you don't believe me, let's get into this right now. Yeah. If you don't believe me.
Meet Diella. She controls billions in government contracts, works 24/7 and has never taken a single bribe. Oh, and that's right, she's not human. She's Albania's new AI minister because Albania had such a bad
I don't know if you noticed, they said does not take a single bribe. We'll get into that a little bit later in this video.
corruption problem that criminals were using government contracts to launder money. Every major project had kickbacks. Every tender had bribes, so they tried something different. But here's the crazy part. It's actually working. Diella processes every government contract in the country. She can't be bribed. She has no bank account. She can't be threatened because she has no family.
Again, they say she can't be bribed, foreshadowing for what's to come.
She can't play favorites because she has no friends. Zero human contact, zero corruption. It's just algorithms for making billion-dollar decisions. But why does this matter to you? While you're still doing manual processes, countries' governments are automating their biggest decisions. The question isn't if AI is going to replace human judgment, it's when. Because businesses can now build full teams of AI agents to automate their businesses. Follow for more stories like
I'll be real, yeah, AI has always been a touchy subject for me. I think as long as we're using it as an advisor, then that's cool. But from when we start using it as its own entity to start making decisions is when we start entering murky waters, because all it takes is for one person to hack it or one person to code it secretly, put a secret piece of code in that no one's aware of, or sometimes it can self-learn itself to end up doing criminal or detrimental things for human society. I got another video just to kind of break down a little bit more about what this thing is.
The world's first AI-generated government minister has addressed Parliament in Albania.
Vërtet nuk kam shtetësi, po nuk kam as ambicie personale apo interesa.
The avatar, named Diella, defended its role, saying it would help people, not replace them. Albania's Prime Minister has put...
That's what I mean, like, yeah, help us, but not replace us. That's how it starts. It starts out as help, and then if there's not like strict guideline rules on it, then it's just going to end up doing madness.
Diella in charge of all decisions on public tenders in a bid to eliminate corruption, but it's not clear who wrote the code that controls it.
You hear that right there? It's not clear who wrote the code that controls it. That right there should ring alarm bells. If for anything to be put into something as such power as that has so much power as the government, there should be clear of who is running this thing. Otherwise, it's just going to cause more damage than good. Because like, even if a human was to take a job, do you not take a CV? Do they not go through multiple rounds of interviews? Do they not get credit checked? Do they not get criminal history checked? But you're just going to let our AI come in just because someone says it works and you're not going to do no background history on it. It's a little bit crazy, to be honest. But now, yeah, let me go into the meat and potatoes of why I say AI hit Albania with a brick. AI minister was arrested. That's right. AI's been got in trouble with the law again, yeah? I've highlighted some bits. So it's a minister named Delilah operating on artificial intelligence. We know who Delilah is, yeah? The artificial intelligence minister is suspected of taking a bribe amount of 14 bitcoins. Bro, do you know how much Bitcoin is? Do you know how much Bitcoin is, bro? That is wild, bro. Bitcoin is like $91,000, 1.3 million euros in exchange for optimization of public procurements. Yeah, that's mad, bro. Now it says Albania's special prosecutor has temporarily suspended the digital experiment of public administration and switched Delilah to offline mode. So the AI's version of being arrested is offline mode. Imagine that. Imagine we could just go sleep. Actually, to be honest, I've seen a video online where it said that in the future, eventually, like a prison sentence can be done in your mind. So like, so on some Kakashi thing, I told you there's going to be bare anime references, but on some Itachi Mangakyo Sharingan flex with Genjutsu is going to put you in a pod, and then you're going to carry out your sentence within a fraction of a second, fraction of a moment, and then you're going to wake up and then you're traumatized now. Gonna need some AI help with that one there, right there. Still, during investigations, it was revealed that 10 to 15% of the state contracts were directed to unknown accounts, and the artificial intelligence did not consider these operations as a crime, evaluating them as a standard operational protocol. Now that's crazy. I did tell you that the programming is going to be the main bane of having an AI in government, and AI in general. So it's important to have everything looked into. I don't know where the light went. I'm pretty sure it's recording. So now we have the girl Charmaine, who's a top 10 influencer right now. She's been doing loads of work speaking about Africa and a lot of global events. So yeah, let's go in to see what she has to say.
Nah, Dred, you just couldn't make this up, right? So Albania built an AI system saying it was going to crack down on bad behaviour in government. But that said AI minister just got caught running crypto like it's side hustle season. She, as in the AI, claimed that it was a stress test. But investigators say that she was skimming 10 to 15% off of government contracts, sending the money to unknown wallets and hiding the whole...
Man said a stress test. So the AI is proper learning to lie, is doing all of this craziness. It's wild.
Whole thing behind a neural network, all based on 30 years of procurement stacks. The translation here, right? She trained the AI to copy how old school corruption works, but faster.
Wow. What did I tell you? I did say that the AI being programmed is a problem, bro. That means it's been programmed on previous crimes to learn how to do crimes. That's wild.
By the time they clocked it, she'd stacked up around 14 Bitcoin. That's over £400,000 in today's money. All of that in just 3 months on the job, roughly the same time that Liz Truss was Prime Minister in the UK, and she lasted less time than a lettuce, right? At least the lettuce didn't get caught with crypto.
That's a joke. When you say Charmaine, you got jokes now, yeah? All right. Yo, let me see. I want to know who you're gonna hit with a brick next, Charmaine.
Her defense, and when I say her, I mean the AI, right, was that it wasn't real. It was research. But the money was very real, isn't it? Anyway, they shut down the project, scrapped the experiment, and handed it all back to the old school systems because, of course, they're squeaky clean and none of them still, right?
So the whole reason why they implemented the AI to tackle corruption backfired because the AI started doing corruption, and then now they're going back to the original government that was originally corrupt. Okay?
So here's my thinking. When the people building AI are trained in the same shady systems it's meant to replace, what do you really expect the machine to learn? And real talk, right? Who's getting the blame for this? One minister or the whole culture behind the code?
That's why, I'm so not on AI, man, because you see, they're gonna get AI to basically start running everything, and when it starts being in positions of power, it's gonna be trained on the corrupt people's minds that were in power. So then it's just gonna be as corrupt as the people that were already doing it, all while still by promoting the fact that it's gonna be non-corrupt. So it's just a sack of potatoes, mate.
Because if you build tech on broken ground, it's not really right that you can use the excuse when it cracks to say, this isn't what's meant to happen. And this isn't just Albania. Estonia's already using AI in the courts. Kenya's testing it for land records. It's moving. So if you're planning to use
See what I mean about Charmaine, bro? She's a G, bro. She's ready. She knows about so much countries in Africa. She got Kenya in there, so you're probably gonna see me reacting to a lot more of her stuff because I gonna when my political content becomes a bit more consistent. You're gonna see me talking about a lot of Africa situations at least once a week, hopefully.
Build the ethics before the algorithm. Otherwise, you're not just fighting corruption, you're automating it. Would you trust AI to run your government? Let's talk in the comment section. And don't forget to repost and share. And yeah, if you love my content, then please subscribe.
No, Charmaine, I would not trust the government to be AI. So Albania got hit with a brick by AI, and then it just hit the AI back with a brick too. So I guess it's 2-1 to humanity right now. Saying that, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, don't get hit with a brick.
Running to the money like light speed, I'm anti, that's why she like me. Girl, you took on my fancy, you fancy, do something exciting. Spread you out on the backseat and love you like in the 90s. Girl, I got you dripping, and you too nice.